Hello everybody, this is Busty here. There was a thread on the forums accusing CROESUS, sorry if I mispronounced your name, of aimbotting, and I felt like making a video. So, I'm actually going to sort of cast this match. I'm going to be specifically following him, and I guess sort of explaining both why he's doing well and why he's clearly not aimbotting. So, yeah. I kind of just felt like making a video, and this was a nice opportunity. So immediately, he's going to head up to the top. Great positioning, actually, for Assault. If he's patient and is careful here, he might get some picks off on some recons that aren't paying attention. But it does look like the recons are going to move out pretty far away. So we're going to just have the standard pick game, full offensive Assault. It looks like Red Team actually has an AFK. That's definitely going to be a contributing factor in this score. It's actually already clear that he is not using an aimbot, just based on how much he's actually missing his shots. So, I don't know, I think we can already call this debunked. There's some pretty nice air shots, but definitely not aimbot worthy. I expected this to be a bit of a closer call. But in that case, I guess what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to actually cast the rest of the match. Normally, because he gets 14 kills, so this should be fun to cast. So we have just a general brawl happening over here. We're in a typical pickup game situation with people just all over the place. Zombie has the double damage. That's going to get quite a few kills. The Needler is incredibly strong with that double damage. CROESUS has gone down to the red team, currently hiding in here. Let's see if Zombie notices them. No, he does not. He goes for the glitched out engineer instead. So blue team is just going to take this nice high ground position up here. And red team is actually going to have to come up and fight into this. And they're really going up one by one, so it's going to have some major negative impacts on their score, if you will. And it looks like we just had a recon duel over here, and Lipist won, so that means blue team is just going to have control of the top of the map from the recon position as well. Let's take a look. Beautiful sniper shots going off. Moisture Farm does have those trees, which makes it difficult to actually get those shots off sometimes because it's hard to see. As you can see, he actually gives up on those sniper shots because he can't really see the other team. So we're just going to move ourselves because we can't see either. And yeah, we just have the duel going on up here. It looks like red team is sitting around in this house for just a little bit too long. As you can see, this essentially puts them down 2 players in the fights going on up here. So it's no surprise really that blue team is taking a major lead in this match. This is a pickup game, and blue team is really doing what you have to do in pickup games, which is stick together and preferably focus fire as much as possible. 2 members of red team are down, which means blue once again has the numerical advantage. Loadout on recon actually has beautiful sniper angles up here, and really there's no way that red team could actually win these fights. I mean, even ignoring the possibility of better aiming on blue team's side, red team just doesn't have the numbers necessary to actually win an engagement here. So we'll do the leaning thing again. And yeah, so now the engineer is down. Now all that's left is this biotech. And he actually does the smart thing. I think one of the first people to actually do that and actually just backs out. Never mind, he goes back in. Luckily, blue team at this point has gotten distracted. Blue team at this point are the ones who are split up all over the map. But therefore, red team can get back into this just a little bit from that situation. Let's go over to the assault because we know he's going to get some nice kills. Actually, jumping the 2 biotechs, it looks like the biotechs are using the grenade launcher, and that means that they are not going to do a lot of damage. It does take a lot of aim to hit with the grenade launcher, and because assaults are in the air all the time, they're even less effective against them. Actually, CROESUS overextended just a little bit. The entire red team is there, but he does get out successfully thanks to some of the heals from that biotech, who I think actually might have died for those. No, his health is just glitched out. So Zombie now just laying down some damage with the Needler, forced to retreat as well. Right now, red team is actually grouped up fairly nicely, but blue team, unlike red team when we had this situation before, blue team is doing the right thing and actually backing out until they can get the advantage they need to successfully win these fights. So this is one of those instances. Both members of red team in this fight are extremely low, and blue team just takes advantage of this, and looks like we'll get those kills. So let's go back over here. Red team has finally moved in here, but they've already suffered some heavy losses, which means now they're going to be down some people because of death counters. Which means that this is really a fight they didn't want to pick, but it is a fight they are picking anyway. They have 2 people left. One of those is at less than half health, and I just don't see how they can possibly win this fight. And yeah, now it's a 2v1. The engineer's going to go down as well. Actually, it's going to go for the revive, but obviously doesn't get it. Guys, don't go for revives just for being shot at. The revive timers are just too long unless you're a biotech with that ability for that to be worth it. So more fights going on up here. It looks like a 1v1, but blue team is, as always, nearby, meaning that they have the numerical advantage once again. Surprisingly, no one has gone for that double damage yet. It is available. But, really just a spread out fight happening here. You can see on the right side, blue team is grouping up and actually killing one of the people. I think a large difference between the 2 teams in this match is that that blue team is better at getting around, better at sticking together. As you can see, there's 2 members of red team right now that aren't really in a fight, which means blue has the ability to sacrifice numbers on one side of the map in order to outnumber on the other side of the map without any repercussions, because red team is unable to take advantage of those situations. But it does look like at this moment, red team is ahead in the numbers. They do get 1 kill out of it, but it looks like they're about to lose a biotech. No, the shot misses. But Crater comes in, and now this is just a straight up fight. Who has the better aim? Chris actually reloading in the middle of that fight, doing some things I wouldn't really recommend. But it looks like the engineer is having serious trouble actually hitting CROESUS, so he is going to go down. So really a not so close match going on here. I mean, obviously, big differences in aim. Yeah, blue team is going to win this match because of the bleed outs. Really one of the biggest differences here being in aim, but we can see that a lot of those kills and a lot of that execution on blue team's end also comes from the fact that blue team was able to better take advantage of the locations of different teammates around the map. And when blue team was out of position, which it was as well, this was a pickup game, we saw a few examples from the overhead view where blue team was completely spread out. The real difference was that red team was unable to take advantage of those situations successfully. And that difference in taking advantage of situations, and obviously the difference in being able to aim, I mean, this was a beta weekend game based on what I've heard, a lot of those things are really the reason that blue team was able to pull ahead in this match.